it's Presley at ActOutGames.com here, and today we're back on track, so welcome to Toy Saturday. So on Toy Saturday, we will be talking about the doll that I got in Japan. That is one of my characters. So we talked about it a little bit when we got it, and we talked about it a little bit in the Japan haul, but we never really went in detail as to what kind of stuff we got. So we got it at a shop called Azone, or Azone in Japanese, and it's a shop where you can make custom dolls. There's all sorts of stuff, and there's stuff like dresses and leggings and lots of cool stuff there. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how we made it. So the first thing we got to make it is the body, which is super duper articulated. One of my favorite things about it is it does have articulated ankles. So it's hard, but I believe it's possible that she can stand up by herself, but she has pretty small feet, so I don't really know how well that's going to work, so I would recommend putting her on a stand no matter what. Unless she's sitting, then you don't have to put her on a stand. And she's also really articulated. She has articulation at the knees, and it can turn. So you can kind of make her sit like that, and if you do it the other way, you can kind of make her crisscross applesauce. And the arms don't just stick out like this; they can turn and articulate in all sorts of different ways. So I think that is pretty awesome how articulated this is. So you can definitely have a lot of fun posing it, taking photos, and stuff like that. Then we got the head, which we originally thought this was kind of like a wig or something that you had to glue to one of the heads, but it's actually not. It was the hair. It was all kind of draped around the face like this. So we just thought it was the hair, but it actually had the head inside. So we picked out this hair color because it looks very, very, very close to the actual hair color of my character, who does have orange hair. They also sold bald heads, so you can put in the colors yourself, like with a rerouting tool and stuff, and hair bought offline and stuff. You could put your own hair in, and they also had about a dozen different colors that come very long and straight, so you can cut it and style it pretty much any way you want. But my character's hair is long and straight, so that's how we're going to keep the hair. Then we picked out the outfit, which we got her these pants and this t-shirt, which looks, especially when it's backwards, it looks like the t-shirt that Lonnie wears a lot. It says, I think it's supposed to say sugar, sugar, but it says suger, suger. Which is gonna make me laugh for eternity, because I always love seeing the Japanese mistranslations. Example, we saw a sign called Daily Necessaries, which had pictures of Dragon Ball Z figurines on it. So that's a big mistranslation that I found hilarious. So I really like the mistranslations. And we got her this coat in case it's cold outside or whatever. But it's a nice little coat. She just wears whatever she can, pretty much whatever she can find, as well as she kind of wears stuff that's a little bit too big for her. So I found it kind of perfect, because these actually are they're not super duper big, but they kind of sag a tiny bit, which looks a lot like something she would wear. And then we got her these little shoes, which look pretty much exactly like the shoes that she wears currently. Well, in her original design, I'd like to wore these shoes, except she wears lots of different kinds of shoes in the drawings I do over now, but her original design, we're pretty much wearing these shoes. And then we got her a purse to carry stuff in. Like her extra hands. Okay, I don't know why she would be carrying extra hands in her purse, but these extra hands, so you can put different hands on. It's like the Monster High dolls, the hands pop off. So you can put them on, like you can put this peace sign one on. Oof. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it does take a little bit to put them on, but it's not super duper duper hard. So yeah, she's have this peace sign right now, and then you can do lots of different hands. Like this is a stop. There's a stop hand. There's just a open hand in general. There's kind of a holding a thing hand. There's also like salute hand, punching hand. thumbs up or thumbs down hand. There's a load of different hands that came in the pack that we got. So you can basically pose her pretty much any way you want with all different kinds of hands. Yeah. So I'm gonna put her clothes on real fast. So we put the clothes on and put her head on. So she's all together now. She has her hands, her head, her clothes. So she's all put together and she's really, really cool looking, and she is sitting cross-legged because she's so articulated that she can be sitting cross-legged, and even her arms are posed and everything. It is really, really cool how amazing these are, and I still am kind of fangirling of the articulated ankles, even though I got her kind of a long time ago. But the articulated ankles make me so happy, so you don't have to put her in high heels constantly, which is a thing that Amber would not wear, like ever. She never wears high heels. She's never worn them in her life, and she never wants to wear them in her life. You might notice that she currently does not have a face, and she is slender Amber, but that's because the faces are in little packets like this, and you have to kind of cut them out and then put them onto the doll. And this is going to be tricky for her because she has two different colored eyes, so it's going to be a bit tricky for her to actually get those eyes on, but once we do, I'm sure it's gonna look amazing. And we're going to be doing this on Craft Monday, actually, so we don't have to wait too long to actually put them on. So she'll only be Slender Amber for a little bit more. And that makes them even more customizable because they have different eye shapes, different eye colors, different mouths, different cheeks, different blah. They have a lot of different stuff that you can put on them. So I'm pretty sure no doll is exactly the same. So tune in on Monday for me to show you how you put the eyes onto Amber, as well as for me to show you how to put them on your other dolls for even further customization of your other, like beginning customization of your other dolls. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye!
It's time to press the subscribe button. Subscribe button. Subscribe button. Subscribe. Bye 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 bye.